In a pivotal moment during the battle against Count Dooku, Anakin Skywalker's world shatters as he witnesses the death of his mentor, Obi Wan Kenobi. Consumed by grief and anger, he stands at the precipice of darkness, torn between vengeance and the teachings of the Jedi. What choice will he make, and how will it shape the fate of the galaxy? Anakin and Obi-Wan land in Dooku's hangar, their mission clear: capture or defeat the Sith Lord. As they stormed into the dimly lit chamber, Dooku's chilling presence was palpable. The Sith Lord's eyes gleamed with a mix of amusement and malice as he watched the two Jedi approach. The fight erupted into a whirlwind of lightsaber clashes and force-enhanced acrobatics. Obi-Wan and Anakin fought clumsily together, showcasing the years of training and camaraderie they lacked. But Dooku, a master of the light and dark side, easily parried their attacks with calculated precision. Obi-Wan's skills were matched and surpassed easily by Dooku. The Sith Lord's relentless aggression took a toll on him. The strain of the duel combined with the emotional weight of training Anakin wore heavily on him, but he fought on, determined to protect Anakin and bring Dooku to justice. Anakin, fueled by a potent mix of anger and grief from losing his mother and other recent events, was fighting with a raw, untamed power. He unleashed his fury upon Dooku, each strike more intense than the last. However, this unbridled rage made him susceptible to Dooku's manipulations, and the Sith Lord saw an opportunity. Anakin's grip on his lightsaber tightened, teeth clenched with fury. The conflict within him reached a crescendo as he struggled to maintain control. Obi-Wan, sensing his Padawan's turmoil, tried to reach out through the Force, but the chaos of the battle drowned out his connection. In a moment of distraction, Dooku's malevolent gaze locked onto Anakin, and the Sith Lord seized the opportunity with deadly precision. Obi-Wan's defenses faltered just for a fraction of a second, and that was all Dooku needed. With a swift and vicious thrust, Dooku's crimson blade pierced Obi-Wan's skull, leaving the valiant Jedi Knight lifeless on the cold, metal floor. Anakin's world shattered before his eyes, and a gut-wrenching scream of anguish tore from his throat, amplified by the raw power of the Force. His heart pounded furiously, each beat echoing the agony and guilt that gripped his soul. The weight of his failures bore down on him, and he felt an overwhelming sense of responsibility for not protecting his beloved mentor. His vision blurred with tears, Anakin's body shook with uncontrollable rage. The torrent of emotions that surged through him was like a storm, threatening to consume everything in its path. He wanted nothing more than to obliterate the source of his pain, to make Dooku pay for robbing him of the one person who had believed in him, even when he doubted himself. Dooku, with his twisted smile, savored the intensity of Anakin's rage. He felt the young Jedi's raw power coursing through the Force, and it exhilarated him. This was no longer a mere battle, it was a dangerous game of manipulation, a chance to mold Anakin's vulnerability into a weapon that could be turned against the Jedi Order. With each swing of his lightsaber, Anakin attacked Dooku with reckless abandon, the passion in his strikes bordering on a dark fury. He cared not for his own safety, oblivious to the danger that lurked in his mindless assault. The once merely impatient Jedi had become a tempest of chaos, and Dooku exploited this vulnerability with ease. Yoda, the wise and ancient master, felt the tremors in the Force as he approached the hangar. The darkness emanating from Anakin was palpable, and it sent shivers down Yoda's spine. The Jedi Grand Master knew that this was a pivotal moment, a moment that could determine the fate of the galaxy and the destiny of one tormented soul. Arriving just in time to witness the aftermath of the devastating duel, Yoda's heart sank as he beheld the broken and enraged Anakin. He saw the darkness closing in on the young Jedi, threatening to swallow him whole. The loss of Obi-Wan had cracked the foundation of Anakin's resolve, leaving him susceptible to the seductive whispers of the dark side. Yoda knew that he had to act swiftly, for the galaxy hung in the balance. Drawing upon his mastery of the Force, he created a momentary distraction, capturing Dooku, who couldn't defend against both Jedi at the same time. The Sith Lord was apprehended, but Yoda understood that the true battle was within Anakin's tortured soul. Lifting Obi-Wan's lifeless body with a gentleness that belied his age, Yoda cradled the fallen Jedi, mourning the loss of a brave and noble warrior. He turned his attention to Anakin, feeling the searing turmoil in the young Jedi's heart. Anakin's lightsaber trembled in his hand, and his knuckles turned white as he struggled with the warring forces within him. The pull of the dark side was intoxicating, promising power and revenge, while the teachings of Obi Wan and the Jedi Order called for restraint and balance. "I won't become what he wants me to be," Anakin whispered, his voice trembling with determination. His choice was clear, and though the pain would never truly fade, he would honor Obi Wan's memory by resisting the darkness that threatened to consume him. The battle was over, but a new struggle had begun within Anakin's soul. As he faced the immense challenges ahead, the young Jedi knew that his path to redemption would be arduous, but with the guidance of wise mentors like Yoda and the memory of Obi Wan's teachings, he vowed to find balance and reclaim his destiny as a force for good in the galaxy. Dooku was brought to the Republic prison, and the Jedi have a significant advantage during the war due to the valuable information obtained from the Sith Lord. The war is in the Republic's favor, but amidst the newfound hope, Anakin's inner turmoil grows. The weight of his decision hung heavy on Anakin's heart, but he knew he had to find a new path, one guided by the light and the teachings of those he had lost. Mace Windu, a renowned and wise Jedi Master, was chosen to be Anakin's new mentor. Anakin's journey was not without its challenges. He struggled to let go of his past mistakes, particularly the loss of Obi Wan. However, Windu's wise counsel and steadfast support provided the anchor he needed to resist the pull of the dark side. As the war raged on, Anakin proved himself time and again on the battlefield, displaying remarkable skill and maturity under Mace's guidance. His reputation as a formidable Jedi grew, and he became a beacon of hope for the Republic. Eventually, Dooku admits that Palpatine is the Sith Lord, far sooner than Palpatine expected him to confess. This revelation sends shockwaves through the Jedi Order. Mace Windu leads a team of Jedi Council members to confront Palpatine, knowing that they must act swiftly to prevent the Sith Lord from executing his sinister plans. As the confrontation unfolds, the Jedi face Palpatine in his opulent office within the heart of the Senate building. The air is charged with tension, a palpable sense of impending destiny hanging over the room like a storm cloud. The grandeur of the surroundings contrasts sharply with the impending clash of lightsabers and the weight of the secrets that have been unveiled. The battle begins with a blinding flash of lightsabers. Palpatine, no longer concealing his true identity as Darth Sidious, strikes with an intensity that shocks even the seasoned Jedi. His crimson blade dances through the air with a deadly grace, deflecting every strike and riposte from the Jedi. Bolts of dark energy, like malevolent tendrils, lash out from his fingertips, keeping the Jedi on the defensive. 3 of the 4 Jedi fall in battle, each striking blow met with a counter that showcases the depths of Palpatine's dark mastery. The room echoes with the clash of blades, the acrid scent of burnt metal filling the air. As they fall, the fallen Jedi's lightsabers skid across the floor, coming to rest at the feet of their conqueror. Now, only Mace Windu remains. The weight of his fallen comrades' sacrifices, the memory of their teachings, and the knowledge that he stands as the last barrier between the galaxy and the Sith's reign of terror drives him forward. His lightsaber forms a brilliant blue arc of defiance, its luminous glow painting his stern features with a determined resolve. The duel between Windu and Palpatine is a symphony of power and technique. Each strike, each parry, is a testament to their years of training and experience. Windu's unique Vapad technique, a style that channels the user's inner darkness, is a perfect counterpoint to Palpatine's malevolent sorcery. With a display of strength that shakes the very foundations of the room, Windu manages to disarm Palpatine, sending his lightsaber skittering across the polished marble floor. Palpatine falls onto his back, his twisted features contorted with fury and desperation. In this moment, the balance of power shifts, and it seems that the Dark Emperor's reign is finally at an end. However, this time, Anakin does not come to save Palpatine. His bond with the Chancellor is weaker, and he senses that this is a pivotal moment in his destiny. Anakin grapples with his emotions, torn between loyalty to the Jedi and the allure of immense power. The echoes of Palpatine's manipulations, the promises of eternal life and the ultimate power over life and death, echo in his mind like a siren's call. His heart races, torn between the teachings of Obi Wan and the Jedi Code and the seductive promises whispered by the Sith. The room seems to pulse with the weight of his decision, the walls themselves a silent witness to the battle within his soul. His fingers twitch, his lightsaber hilt within his grasp a tangible reminder of the choice he must make. But ultimately, he chooses not to intervene, allowing Mace Windu to deliver the final blow, ending Palpatine's reign of darkness. Anakin's inner turmoil rages on, his heart heavy with the burden of his choices, the paths not taken, and the destinies that hang in the balance. He watches as Windu's lightsaber descends with an air of finality, severing the Sith Lord's connection to the Force and extinguishing his malevolent existence. As the room falls silent, the magnitude of their victory and the sacrifices made to achieve it are felt by all. The weight of their choices, the lives lost, and the future that lies ahead hang heavy in the air. Anakin's gaze remains fixed on Palpatine's lifeless form, his mind a tempest of conflicted emotions. The room, once a battleground, now stands as a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Jedi and the triumph of light over darkness. But for Anakin, the battle is far from over. The choices he's made and the destiny he's chosen will continue to shape the galaxy and test his resolve in ways he could never have imagined. With Palpatine dead, Windu quickly calls for more Jedi to the scene to gather evidence and justify Palpatine's murder. Just as the transmission ends, a dozen guards burst into the room, attempting to protect their fallen leader. However, Windu and Anakin deal with them efficiently, securing the office. However, the secret of his marriage to Padme and their 2 children becomes a source of tension within the Order. Anakin struggles to reconcile his love for his family with the Jedi's strict code. When he finally decides to bring the truth to the Jedi Council, they are torn between understanding his love and adherence to their principles. As the years pass, Anakin and Padme continue to face challenges together, but their love and commitment remain unwavering. They find solace in the simplicity of their life on Naboo, away from the chaos of the galaxy. Anakin never fully abandons his connection to the Force, occasionally meditating and using his skills to help those in need. He embraces the teachings of Qui-Gon Jinn and Mace Windu, becoming a guiding light for those who seek his wisdom. Though the galaxy may not be destroyed in this timeline, it still faces its own trials and tribulations. Yet, Anakin's choice to prioritize love over power has a ripple effect. His legacy is one of hope and redemption, proving that even in the darkest times, the path of compassion and love can lead to a brighter future.